Who will be the most picked champion during... Who will be picked the most during Champ Select at Worlds? Yo, Christian into 5 gifts as well. Much love, bro. Most picked champ at Worlds. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for anything obvious. I'm gonna go for... It won't be Azir, I think Azir got nerfed. Did Ari get nerfed? It did, right? I think it'll be Jarvan. Who'll be the most banned champion at Worlds? Who'll be the most banned champion at Worlds? Did Lucian get nerfed? No, Nami got nerfed. Is Caitlyn overtuned right now? I'll put Kalista. Also, I think the safest champ here is actually just Ornn, isn't it? We'll have the highest win rate at Worlds. The highest win rate champ with minimum 5 games played. Oh man, this is such a hard question. Let me think. I feel like it's probably a Fiora or a Jax because it's going to be an LPL team that wins the games. And that would basically put all my money on RNG doing it. And I think because RNG play more games and they play in play-ins, maybe there's a chance that they play more Jax Fiora, but other top laners won't. So I'm gonna say, wait, what did Breed play? Did he play more Jax or more Fiora? He played Jax, Fiora, he played Jax. I put Jax. Who will be played in the most different roles at Worlds? Like a flex champ? I mean, the only flex champ right now is... What is the flex champs? There's Akali. Galio can kind of flex. Maokai maybe is a flex. Renekton is a flex. Pog, let's go, man. Sejuani.
Rat Earl salute.
What's a good flex champ? It might be... I don't think it's going to be Sejuani. Not going to be Seraphine either. I feel like just putting Renekton. Yeah, I think Renekton. Jesus, Renekton really got nerfed a lot since that patch. Holy fuck. What's Renekton? What's a champ that can be played in 3 roles? I feel like it can't be Yasuo either, because I don't think anyone will play Yasuo top. No one will play Yasuo top. Guys, you can say Pantheon, but that means that Pantheon has to be picked, bruh. Yeah? But I don't think Pantheon will be picked. I don't know. Who's gonna play Pantheon? Am I wrong? Is Pantheon broken? Does it count if it's AD or support, right? So like my point is, if I pick Seraphine, and then they play Senna Seraphine, right? A bot a lot, right? But some teams, their support plays Seraphine, and some teams, their AD carry plays Seraphine. Does that count as 2 different roles? Yeah, that's all good and dandy, but the main question is who will be played in the most different roles, not who will be played the most in multiple roles.
I'd say Graves good shout. Just buffed, Flaunt plays it, Canyon plays it, I give 100% someone in the mid will pick that as well.
Graves. I won't play Graves. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna put Seraphine. Who will have the most total deaths at Worlds? What champ will have the most deaths at Worlds? Jesus, this is hard, man. What champ will have the most deaths at Worlds? It's probably an engaged support or an engaged... Now, this doesn't say it has to have a lot of games played on it. So I feel like there's going to be one Plains team that picks a range support and gets absolutely fisted by another team. So I'm gonna put Ashe actually. Because I feel like one team, like a Plains team, might pick like Ashe support or Ashe bot lane, and then they just get absolutely murdered in lane or something. That's my thought process right now. Oh, total deaths. Oh yeah. Fuck, total deaths. Shit. I was thinking of just like most deaths in one game. Oh shit. Total deaths. Oh Jesus, man. That's even harder because that means that you have to find the champ that's just played the most. I don't know about Naut, but maybe it is Nautilus. Maybe it is Nautilus. I don't know why I have this feeling, but I feel like Rise will be really high meta in Worlds, like it always is. Again. I feel like I wanted to put Rise for most pick champ. Amy's message? What did Amy say? Can I make a comment for the leaderboard of the Discord community pickums? Yeah, of course. Of course. Which champ will have the most total deaths at Worlds?
Mr. Caster, do you think there will be FNC drama at Worlds?
Who will have the highest KDA at Worlds? I mean, Chovy. I'll just put Chovy. I hope that, like... Yeah, put Chovy. Who will play the most different champions at Worlds? Aria is a good shout. Caps is a good shout. Kanavi could be a good one. I'm actually going to put Trimby. Who will get at least one pentakill at Worlds? Actually, maybe not, because I don't think he'll... Because you get a bigger sample size the further they go in the tournament, right? So it's probably a team that wins Worlds. So I have to go for an LPL or an LCK team. Sorry, Rogue. I'm sorry, Trimby. Sorry, Trimby. Actually, I don't think it'll be a support. It'll probably be a mid laner. I'm gonna put Faker. I think Faker is a safe bet.
Let's go,
Who will get one pentakill at Worlds? Ruler or Viper? Fuck, Ruler or Viper. I guess this one's actually quite more of an easy one because there's not one answer here. You could probably get multiple answers because there might be multiple pentakills, right? So it's just one pentakill is all they need. Viper is a good one. Ruler's a good one. Gala is a good one. Oh yeah, Gala, he's in Plains. No offense to Plains teams, but higher chances, I think. They'll play more games. Who will get the most first bloods? Actually, then that also makes my... That also changes my, like... Who will play the most champs? I'll make the first bloods at Worlds. I think Tian will. Tian? No, Peanut. I'm gonna put Peanut, actually. No, actually, again, you have to think of... I'm gonna put maybe Wei. How much KP did Wei have? I feel like RNG is just a good bet because, like... you just get more of a sample size because they play in Plains. And Plains is more games, right? So even if... What's more games? If you go through Plains and play group stage, or if you play through group stage and go to finals? I guess it depends on the best of fives, right? But how many games is Plains if you basically go undefeated? You play a single round robin 5 games against 6 teams. There's six teams per group, right? No, there's 5. There's 5 teams per group, or 6? 5, so that means you play 4 best of ones, or what? There's 6, so you play 5 best of ones. I thought so. And then you go straight through if you're first seed. And then in this, you 3-3-3, right? So it can be 9 minimum. Plus group stage. So actually playing doesn't really matter. But if you make it out of groups, the quarters, RNG, what group do they go in? They go in the Gen G group, right? Yeah, I think RNG will make it out. I'm putting a lot of money on RNG here. So who will get the most first bloods? I mean, Games Legend doesn't work. I'll come back to that. Who will get the most kills in a single game at Worlds? I think I'm going to put Gala again. I like these pick'ems, by the way. I just want to say, these pick'ems are sick. I really like these pick'ems. This is a really good pick'ems idea. This is really sick. I really like this. This is quite fun. Who will win? Which team will win Worlds? Which team will place first in Group A? This is Play-ins Group A. Play-ins Group A, who will finish first? I mean, fuck knows, man. Fnatic aren't scrimming. And it's cringe. The reason Fnatic aren't scrimming is so cringe. I can't believe it. I feel so bad for the players. Fuck it. Should I just put Fnatic anyway? Yeah, fuck it. EG got rolled. Fuck that. Which team will place first in Group B? Which team from a region with 2 seeds or less will advance? Which region? Which team from a region with 2 seeds or less will advance furthest through Worlds? Well, the thing is, if you put GAM, they're already in groups. And Oyster as well, right? So it's probably GAM or Oyster. I don't know, I'm just gonna put fucking Flying Oysters, dude. Which team will play the most different champs at Worlds? I put T1. My Games of Legends work yet? How many reverse sweeps will be there at a total of 11 best of 5s? 3. How many pentakills will there be at Worlds? Over 3. What will be the duration of the longest single game at Worlds? How many Baron Steals will be there? Fuck me, Baron Steals. I think a 6 to 8 is the easiest bet. Which Drake will be the most killed at Worlds? Cloud. Wait, so most picked during World Champ Select Ornn. Most banned Kalista. Highest win rate Jax. Most played roles Seraphine. Most deaths Jarvan total. Highest KDA Chovy. Most different champs Faker. At least a pentakill Gala. Most first blood kills at Worlds Ian. Who will get the most single kills in a game? Gala. Feels weird not to have Viper or Ruler in any of my pick'ems. Which team will play the most different champs at Worlds? T1. Which team from Region 2 will get through? It's Gam or Flying Oyster. I'm just gonna put Flying Oyster. Who cares? Fuck it. Which team will first placing play in Group B? Surely it's RNG. They're the most consistent. DRX is so fucking inconsistent. First place in Group A is hard because the thing is, I'm not working on planes as a caster. I'm working on groups onwards. And normally when you're on planes as a caster, you watch all the VODs from all the planes teams. And I haven't watched any VODs of PCS, CBLOL, and I haven't watched any of these teams. So I have no fucking clue. Like, I know that there's a lot of community and caster sentiment opinion on how good these teams are in terms of ranking, but I don't have my own opinion on how good they are. So I don't know. Which team will win Worlds? Which team will win Worlds? That monkey, yeah, true and based. Reverse sweeps. 11 best of 5s. I think 3 is a safe one. Pentakills at Worlds, over 3. Safe one. What will be the duration of the longest game? 45 to 50. 50-minute game. The only time I could see a 50-minute game is if 2 playing teams go against each other and no one can end. When Baron Steals there be at Worlds, 6 to 8. Yeah. Which Drake will be the most killed at Worlds? Yeah, Cloud, fuck it. This is basically RNG to fuck. It's basically the question is which Drake will have the most soul points. I don't know. How many reverse sweeps were there in LPL? I think that was like 4 of them, wasn't there? 5? Okay. I need to change who will get the most first bloods. Who will get the most first bloods? Now this is kills. So that means that they are the ones last hitting. The most first blood kills. Fuck, I don't trust Kanavi. I don't trust him. I just don't. First blood king Yankos. Guys, I know he's the first blood king, but he used to be the first blood king. I don't actually know what Yankos first blood stats are these days, but it's still probably quite high. Yeah, fuck it. I'm pretty happy with my picks, I think. The player ones are so hard. The player ones are so fucking hard. I know Waze and Plains, but if they 5-0 their group, then they would go to the Gen G group. I don't know. I feel like RNG is RNG is just the hidden broken one for all of these stats. I don't know if I'm wrong, but alright, whatever. I'm pretty happy with that.